Hello and welcome to this trophy chance achievement guide for Most Wanted, which will be one of the last trophies you obtain on the game Gun Gun Gun. So this trophy is a very big grind and will take you, as I said, most of the game, if not all of the game, to unlock, and it was the very last trophy that I unlocked. So if you haven't viewed any of my other videos on the channel, I've got quite a few trophy guides and a full walkthrough guide for this game, so please view them if you want more information. But just to bring you up to speed on how the game works, so it is a kind of run and gun game almost, or a bullet hell if you like. The idea is to take out as many enemies as possible and build up your combo. So you can see on the far left you have the gun that you're using and the bullets going down as you are using them. Your lives are next to that, so you have 5 lives, so you obviously can be hit 5 times before you actually die and you finish the level. Your combo is shown in the middle of the screen, so at the moment I'm on 18. It will die out over time if you don't hit anybody, so you can see it kind of fading now. If it fades to black and it gets to and it goes back to 0, you'll have to start again. So the idea is you keep that 30 times combo alive as long as possible. In the far right top corner you have your game score, so at the moment I've got around 89,000. For this you have to get 1 million in bounty, and bounty is earned by collecting the coins and also killing people, so you will earn a certain bounty, but it's not related to the score in the top right hand corner, so it can be a little bit confusing at times in terms of what the actual target is, but it would take you like sort of all of the game to earn the 1 million in bounty. There is also a shop that you can go to buy some hats. These hats do not make any impact on the game, they just are for style or looks. They don't do anything kind of stats wise, which is unfortunate. As you concentrate on this trophy, you need to kind of work out which guns work best for you. So here I was using the Martini Henry gun. Once your round has ended, it is important to restart the game, so quit out to the PlayStation or Xbox menu and then go back into the game. This is mainly due to the counter being a little bit dodgy, so if you don't do that, it sometimes doesn't count your kills. So what I was just doing there was I was finding a level that I know I can get a good amount of kills on, because not all of them you're able to get the right amount of kills on that you would like. So the ones that are my favourites are the ones where you can have a flat surface, or you're on a flat surface up against kind of one side of the level. So you can see here to the right the screen kind of ends, so you will not have anyone coming from that direction. You may have them dropping in from above or jumping from below, but you won't have anyone directly coming from the right hand side of the screen, which is great. It means I only have to defend one side and stops me from getting overwhelmed from every side, which is a real bonus. So most of the levels that you'll find are the easiest ones are these ones where you have a platform and there are people kind of jumping up from below, or in this case above as well, and you can manage the waves of enemies a bit more than if they're coming from both directions. So what I did at the start of this little section was I essentially juggled through the levels until I got the one that I wanted. So you can just exit out if you don't get the level you want and just go back into the level again. This doesn't seem to affect the glitchiness of the counter. It just seems to be affected by playing multiple times, which is unfortunate because it does make the game a lot longer by having to kind of come out into the main menu to restart each time you have to restart a new game. Make sure you pick up as many pickups as possible. You will want to ensure you get the right gun, so there are kind of 3 guns that I like to use, so the MP5, the Kalashnikov and the Martini Henry. The buckshot is okay as well, but it's not the greatest, so try and stick to using kind of those guns that you like. This one's also okay. The FNAL, I think it is, or something like that. So yeah, once you've got used to the guns, you'll kind of understand which are the ones that you really like or not. The one good thing is that your bullets will stop other bullets. So I'm using the Martini Henry here. So if you do hit anyone else's bullets, or it does come across anyone else's bullets, it will wipe them off the board, which is good. The top tip for the guys that are carrying the TNT on the head is that if you hit the TNT, it will explode. If you hit them and their kind of body, it will they'll throw the TNT in a particular direction. If you run past them, they will stop and then explode. You could see at the end of that level that I was given the amount of bounty that I'd earned, so I'd earned 4,600 coins worth of bounty. Obviously, it's going to take you a while to get to 1 million when you're only earning kind of 4,600 per round. So here you can see I'm actually nearly there. I've earned 998,000. So that's taken me a while. I'm going to juggle the levels around again. I accidentally went past one I like there, but it doesn't matter because I got this one instead, which is the one we kind of previously played on anyway. Don't worry if the trophy doesn't unlock right away. So the idea to restarting as well is you'll find a lot of the trophies unlock at the start once you've reloaded the game. So you're loaded to a new level, then after about 30 to 45 seconds, the trophies will unlock. I found that early in the game, the kind of trophy unlocks were okay. And as I got later in the game, they seemed to get more sporadic, or they didn't unlock like they probably should do, or they unlocked later than they should do. That's easy for me to say, isn't it? As I mentioned earlier, there are several other guides to GUNGUNGUN on the channel, so I hope you like this one, and then you can go check out the rest of the guides for this game or any other games that are currently up there. There are over 750 videos available now on the channel. Some of them from kind of five years ago. I think I started this channel during the pandemic, so hopefully you can go back and view some of my older work. I've only recently started doing voiceovers for this, so apologies if it's not as good as you might have liked, but I'm sure I'll get better as we do this a bit longer. So it's all about getting to those high scores and keeping that combo going, as I mentioned. So just keep moving backwards and forwards. That little cheeky boy there, just dropping in. Thankfully, he gave me a gun, and also a health pack was dropped, which is great. And then the Kalashnikov, which is definitely my favourite weapon. If you could also time those TNT guys to explode around the heavies, that will help them to die, because the heavies are a real bullet sponge if you try to kill them kind of normally, whereas most of the other enemies will go down in a couple of hits. If you do like this video, I almost forgot to ask you to like, share or subscribe, or leave us a comment in the comment section below. It'd be really good to have your feedback on this video and this game in general. If you enjoyed it, if you played it, if you're looking to play it, or if this guide helped you in order to get this this final trophy. This should be the last one that you get, as mentioned, so about 15 to 20 hours into the game, depending on how your skill or your luck is. It should be unlocking. It is a little bit of a grind because there is only this game mode, so unfortunately there's really nothing else that's different, which is unfortunate and kind of limits the game really. I think it could be a lot better game if you had kind of a few game modes or something of variety that would kind of make the combat a little bit more interesting, or spice it up a little bit. Maybe have like I don't know, there are several other modes that you could implement. The higher score you get, the more bounty you get. So I'm going back to my menu. I've just tipped over the 1 million there, so I will reload the game and start again, and then it should unlock with the shiny platinum just as we start this level. So just start the level, you don't need to do any of the level juggling at this point. and it should unlock shortly. The most wanted trophy, there we are, and then the platinum. Thank you for watching this video today. I've been Dan, hope you're well, and we'll see you in the next one.